crazy, but I'm happy for it. Hi beautiful people, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, my name is Talia Adewale and this is Disbydem. Today we're going to be talking about The Menu, which was released in 2022 and is a horror comedy. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. And with that, let's get into this. So this movie came out and I saw the trailer. I actually did a trailer reaction. You can check that out if you like. And I was stoked to watch this movie. But something came out during the time where this movie came out and I just never got to see it. It boasts a very nice cast. Anya Taylor-Joy, Ralph Fiennes, Nicholas Hoult, John Leguizamo, Janet McTeer, who was the lawyer in Ozark, Chau, who was in, what's it called? What's that? Downsizing with Matt Damon. I think that's where I remember her from because I kept watching it and I was like, where do I know this girl from? Where do I know her? She was also in The Whale, which just came out recently. Paul Alderstein, like it had a lot of people in it. Absolutely nice, robust cast, and I was excited to watch it and somehow just never did. In fact, I did a live reaction, like watch with me, which I thought I'd edited and then realized that I didn't save, so that kind of went out the window and I was like, fucking hell, there's no way I'm redoing this edit. I'm just gonna do a review and maybe put in some of my reactions here and there while I'm doing the review.
Welcome to Hawthorne, Mr. Ledford and Miss Westervelt.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, no, that was it's not Miss West. The change of plans, so Miss Westervelt. This is Miss.
I'm Margot. Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh. And I'm just gonna come straight out and say I loved this movie. This movie was twisted. It was funny because I guess I'm twisted. But I was laughing a lot at the time. So once I realized that this chef was crazy, I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. It was ridiculous. And then Nicholas Hoult, he is never in anything ordinary. Have you noticed that? And he plays that kind of like likable douchebag very well. Like, you know he is an a-hole, but you just like him and you root for him anyways because he was a complete a-hole in this.
So you hired her knowing she died.
Yes.
So watching it, I was like, rich people do some weird shit. Like, to be honest, would I want to experience eating at a restaurant on an island, just like 12 people? Absolutely. But the probability of what happened actually happening is honestly like 90% because again, rich people do the weirdest shit. It could easily be like the island, they start hunting you, which is half of what I actually expected in this movie. I thought maybe, like, I knew that people were gonna die, but I thought it was kind of like a hunting situation, you know, where like The Hunt, where they captured a bunch of people, but this one they lured them there and then they're gonna hunt them one by one. That was not the case. This chef had just snapped.
We're all gonna die tonight. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir! And he was done. He had lost passion for what he was doing. He did not feel like doing it anymore. And he decided to take all of them down with him. And when I mean all of them, I mean all of them. The servers, the bouncers, the cleaners, the entire island, the guests, the cooks, like every single person was doomed to die. And I'm like, okay, I get it that you want to die, but why I gotta go down with you? And it's not funny because it's like, it's things that happen every day. You get one person like just go crazy and then take a bunch of people with him. My mom used to say it, that everybody's allowed to their choices, but don't take me down with you, you know? And that's exactly what this movie was about. I haven't seen Anya Taylor-Joy in anything. This is the first thing. I never watched the Queen's Gambit or whatever that chess movie that she broke out with on Netflix, the TV show, sorry. But this was my first time experiencing her as an actress. And honestly, the girl is fantastic. This crop, I keep saying it, this crop of new actors and actresses coming up, It is phenomenal. Like what they are doing and what they will do. I am excited that this is what I get to witness and experience, because these guys are freaking amazing and they're giving it to us every single time, punch after punch, line after line, and I love it. Going back to this movie, the standouts for me were obviously Voldemort. Ralph Fiennes, he's a fantastic actor, and he also does creepy well. He replaced the person that was supposed to be there. I didn't tell them. Because in this, like, you could just tell like he was psychotic in like the weirdest way, where you kind of understand what he's going through, but you don't, you know, like, because I was watching it, I was like, okay, I get it, these people have pushed you to the edge, right? But there are better ways, you know, there are better ways to handle this situation. And with the way that Anya Taylor-Joy handled him, I thought it was genius, like genius. This girl did it right, and it's because she was a hustler. She knew her way. I like when he said, I know what service looks like, and you are one of us.
You belong here, with your own breed.
And what breed is that?
With the shit shovelers. You thought I couldn't tell? Oh, I know a fellow service industry worker when I see one.
But it was genius. I loved it. And in the end, when everything was going down and she sat down and she was eating the sandwich, I was like, she's just as crazy as he is, you know? I love this movie. I loved everything about it. I enjoyed it from the beginning to the end, because I was playing with the idea where I was thinking, when he looked at her and you knew that, okay, something was wrong, because Nicholas Hoult's character had brought the wrong girl to the island, and they kept looking at her, and Ralph Fiennes was like, oh, you don't belong here, you know? And I was like, okay, so wait, did he gather a bunch of bad people and now she's just in the middle of it? Or, you know, like I was playing with the idea, going back and forth and trying to think about what exactly was happening, you know? It's like, okay, what are the concepts? What's the idea here? But it turns out everybody was going to die anyway, so I don't understand why he was trying to place her with the chefs or with the customers. It didn't really make sense to me. What tripped me most was when they cut off that guy's finger.
Very well. Left hand. Ring finger.
Let me out. Let me out.
No, they're not gonna do it.
Come on. What are you doing? Leave this. Come on.
No. No,
Mr. Lieber, please hold still.
It's like, oh my god. Again, not funny, but it was hilarious to me, because I was like, this shit is off the rockers. This is crazy. Absolutely fantastic, phenomenal. On a DBDS scale, this movie was a solid 8.5, and I definitely recommend it if you haven't seen it and you're into this kind of like mind twisting, you know, on the edge kind of movies. I think you absolutely love it. 100%. So be sure to check it out, and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. I will see you in the next one, people. Bye.